time of bereavement, then you need to be going to R.V. Bernard Funeral Services, where a complete funeral package starts at $18.95.
$18.95? My family spent $5,000. I told y'all don't come down here and we should have went to R.V. Bernard Funeral Service. Get my stuff and let's get up out of here. I mean, let's go.
Brother, everything is going to be all right.
I hope so.
Because your family is now going to do like so many families in the Mid-South area and take their loved ones to R. Bernard Funeral Services, where they will honor any funeral policy. You heard me correctly. They will honor any funeral policy that you want to take to any other funeral home. R. Bernard got you. Look, let me tell you, they also have cremations that start at $695. You can't beat the service that you're going to get at R. Bernard's Funeral Services. Once your loved one arrives at R. Bernard Funeral Services, they're in the hands of qualified licensed. And good evening, midday to you. How you doing on this afternoon? It's a cold day in Memphis. It's about 22 degrees on the outside. The snow and ice ain't hit my house yet, so I don't know if it's coming or not. But I'm safe and secure in the house. Hoping that your day has been great, no matter what it is that you've been doing all day. I was having a semi-Wi-Fi problem. I had to figure out that one of the tablets that I use for the show had jumped to another Wi-Fi method, but we are all here. Some motherfucker on YouTube be worrying about you could hear me breathing. Why the fuck you, motherfucker, I ain't dead. Why the fuck you worry about me breathing? Okay. Well, I'm in open talk today. That means that when I'm in open talk, we talk about anything and everything that has some substance to it. As you see, I put up the original commercial on my pages on Facebook and on Instagram, that no matter what the series, no matter what Netflix puts up, the commercial that I did, that I wrote, that I produced, is the original commercial that got the funeral home the job, and that's good. But don't just say, well, hell, the idea came from nowhere. I created the concept and the idea for that particular commercial, and I think that it's probably one of the better commercials that I've done in all of these years. So go to the page and look at the commercial of the man setting up in the casket that I did. That concept came from me. I was just sitting there and they said, look, we want a hell of a commercial. I said, okay. And that one came to me. And that's what we did. Hey, Mama Pie, how you doing with your bacon, baby? So we are in open conversation. We are in open conversation today, and that means I will talk about I will talk about anything. And like I said, I don't know whether it's going, I'm not concerned about Netflix. Okay? I'm not concerned about Netflix. Y'all concerned about Netflix and what I'm doing. But it's probably one of the best commercials that's out there. And, that one came off of the top of my head. I was at the funeral home, and they said, look, we want a commercial. And that one just came to me. I said, go get a casket, put the fella in the casket, and I did it impromptu. There was no real written script. It was written in my head. And that commercial came off, but it's the original. So whatever else you see done by Netflix did not come up with that concept or that idea. I have not seen the show as of yet. I don't know. I probably got Netflix on my TV. I got everything on it. I just have not seen the show. I have not looked for the show. Y'all want to hear? Okay, rock everything. You don't promote a motherfucking thing on my page. You gone, brother. Don't nobody advertise on this page for me. And though and those that pay me, I have not talked to Netflix. No, I haven't. I've never seen the show. I've never seen the show. I haven't really looked for it. Look for the show. I just really heard about it last week. Now you have to subscribe and purchase Netflix. Okay. I have not looked for it, but people were telling me about it. And then I saw a picture of the guy sitting up in the casket. And I said, well, that idea came from me. Okay? That idea came from me. It came from the commercial that got them promised, because the video, the commercial went viral when I put it out. And this is what, 2017, I think it was. 2017 when I did that commercial. So I'm sure it's a nice show. And again, I have not seen the show and don't know when I'm gonna see it. Because I may not have Netflix on there. But I don't want Netflix thinking that they came up with the concept or came up with the idea. Okay? All right. Well, I'm in open conversation on today. I have not. This evening, I am going to do the show that I was supposed to do last night that got into a spiritual genre on last night. So, and for those of you around the country, you're looking for a good commercial, I'm your man. Okay? You got to pay me, but I'm your man. I mean, like that commercial. When I walked into the funeral home that day to do a commercial, I brought the videographer, and I do most of my commercials, I don't write them down. They all come off the top of my head. When I was doing the old M&K commercials here in Memphis, all of that comes off my head. I'm just standing there, the camera started to roll, they said, speak. And those commercials come off my head. Okay? That's what I do. That's what I've been doing for a long time. And that's just one of the gifts that God gave me. One of the creative gifts that God gave me, and the little humor to go with it. And I tell people often, I am not a comedian. I don't attempt to be a comedian. I just, whatever comes up, comes out. Okay? Whatever comes up, comes out. I got another concept in my head for a funeral home. And I ain't going to mention it because you'll steal my idea for free. But I got another concept that's even funnier than that particular concept. But that's what I do, and I thank God for the gifts that He has given me. You can't patent it, baby. You can't patent it. They purchased the commercial, but I always own the rights to all my shit, so I can play my shit as much because I'm the creator. Okay. I see now that I didn't charge them enough. Well, hey, that's the business, and I don't do scripts. I've never been able to do scripts. That's M&K Gentle Giant. Me and him fell out over some money. You know, I go in his store from time to time, but me and Moses at M&K, we fell out over $1,000. So, you know, that's the way it be. His business has not, in my opinion, been the same since I was pushing his clothing store. And those commercials were never written. I just said, roll it. And whatever comes up, comes out. And it has worked to make excellent commercials that I do. Now, those of you around the country, I can do you a commercial. Okay? I can shoot you a commercial right here in Memphis and send it to you. Yeah, over $1,000. Gentle. Over $1,000. And that was a good account. That was a good account. But, we fell out over $1,000. Yeah. I be about my business. I be about my money. Okay. And people don't understand that as a black man in this business, and you are independent in this business, and you own your business, you need your money. And I understand that people struggle. But come on, don't play me. Same way with Winston Insurance Agency. Don't play me, man, because I know that people bought some insurance from you. Okay, I know that people bought some insurance and you got the calls. And my job in the advertising business is to make people call you. I can't sell them. Okay? My job is for the commercial to be creative enough and have enough information that your phone ring. Okay? Your phone ring. Once your phone rings, it becomes your responsibility to sell that individual. The commercials that I did with M&K, I sent people into their stores. Along with paying me, I probably got $1,000 worth of shoes and clothes every month. Okay? But the principle be, you pay me still. Okay? You pay me. You sell your product. I can send folk. Okay? They may advertise on the TV. And I think they may. I've ever said the same. I see most of their stuff on social media. That they ain't getting the price. I know what TV advertising costs. And when you see people that are advertising overnight, okay, when you see people advertising between 12 o'clock at night and 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning, in that block of time, they're paying very little for commercials. Very little. You will see an influx of people advertising that time. But most folk ain't looking at regular TV between 12 o'clock at night and 4 o'clock in the morning. If you've got the TV on, 9 times out of 10, you're looking at cable. You're looking at a movie or something of that nature, so you're not spending a whole lot of money. So media companies, they'll give you a spot for $25 a commercial. According to what station it is, $15 to $20 a commercial. And for the person that does not know advertising, you think you're getting a deal. You're getting the worst time of the day. It's just like a radio announcer. If he's working after midnight at night, he's the last on the totem pole. But radio stations now, most radio stations are not running live people in radio stations overnight and some in the daytime. When white media came into being and they bought radio stations. I'll give you a prime example. Many of you on Saturday mornings in this market, because I ain't on the air, you listen to WDIA playing the blues. There's nobody at the station. Everything is computerized. A guy that does work, he goes in and he voice tracks. Okay. The song's already lined up. He intro and outro a record. He can do 3 hours of a radio show in about an hour. Okay. That's what the excuse me. That's what the companies are now doing, the larger radio stations. What does it do? You don't have to pay nobody all those hours. Okay? You don't get a real show. You get a computer playing the music. When I set up music, I usually set up music at night for my next morning. But once I get on the air, like at least 20 of the songs that I picked last night and put on my playlist in my computer, I didn't play. Because I'll get on the air and the mood changes. My mood changes. Or somebody will request a song that will lead my show into a different direction. Everything I did this morning, after my first 3 or 4 records, everything I did was impromptu. And when you're a pro at this business, you don't think about the next record. You think about the next 2, 3, 4 records. When you do like I do, and you tell a story with your music, I know I'm going to play this. I'm going to play Johnny Teller's I Love You Lady. Then I know I'm going to come back and play My Whole World Is You. I'm going to come back if I'm telling the story 1 in a million. Okay. You do that. A pro does not think 1 record at a time. He thinks 3, 4 records up the line. This morning I went into a love record music, and I'll get in those zones. You can only go into those zones when you know what you're doing. And again, when y'all listening to many of these radio stations, and the reason that you don't have what we used to call, when I started in, thank you, Nia, the reason that you don't have entertainment now, white radio stations do not allow jocks, and that's what we used to call them today. You call them radio announcers, now are DJs. Do not allow announcers to talk. In the day, we had what was called personality radio. What I do is personality radio. I don't do radio like these young boys do. They don't know what they're doing. They have to go to school to be a radio announcer. I ain't been to school. Okay. I ain't had no courses and no classes. This is a gift that I have. I sit down, I start it off, and boom, the storyline comes in my head. I would rather hear music than a DJ just talking. Well, that's up to you. A DJ that does not talk while he's playing music ain't worth having a job.
if you can talk through a record, connect your records one to the other, you tell a story. I do a storyline. I'll do a storyline on cheating. I'll do a storyline on loving or being in love. Okay. I love to have a commercial every 2 minutes too. Okay. But you've got to. Okay. You intro and you outro. But when you are a personality doing personality radio, you excite your audience. Okay? You fit a mood. I went into a mood this morning where if a man was laying beside his woman, he ought to have been fucking. Somebody ought to have been doing some fucking this morning. I went through a list of songs from the Isley Brothers CD, Mission to Please. Somebody in those 5, 6, 7 songs should have got some fucking in. Okay? Somebody should have got some fucking in. Do I ever think you will get on FM, Pastor? I only can listen on tune in because FM static where I'm at. Well, FM is a different medium than AM. Okay, it's a totally different medium than AM. I'm satisfied with the AM, and I'll tell you why. I'm satisfied with the AM because I have found that my biggest audience is around the country. Okay. So when you listen on the app, you get FM quality on an app. You get stereo sound out of an app where you may not get it on the radio. So there's a lot of differences. I see these folk with these internet radio stations. We have not reached the point yet that black folk gonna just go to the internet, go and set up a computer and listen to you. So you have to handle the market the way that it is. Okay. But I do all right because I know how to play. I'm the best at what I do in the moment of time. He or she who can beat me playing, their mom and dad ain't met, they ain't held hands, they ain't had no sugar, they ain't had no intercourse. That means they have not been born. I'll beat anybody in this market. And I just check ignorant niggas off. Y'all ain't even got to, I'm reading, y'all ain't even got to say, get rid of them. They already gone. I'll beat anybody. You put a Bobby O.J. up against me to play music. Can't do it. Because you don't know it. You can put records together. And putting records together is not a good show. And that's the reason a lot of times I don't take requests. Is because what you might want to hear does not go with what I'm playing. It can just throw one record can kill the mood. Okay. Bobby O.J. don't want none of me. And nobody else. These young boys that's on the air. You got to know the blues. And a lot of these young guys, they only know this thing called Southern Soul. Southern Soul is not the blues. Southern Soul, in my opinion, is a downward R&B. It's R&B. Okay. But most of these guys have not reached the level of R&B artists. Fuck Bobby. And you too, bitch. If you don't like it, get the fuck off my page. Give a fuck about Bobby O.J. Bobby and I just, because I mentioned one morning before his other wife died that I screwed his wife way back in the day. I did. We were little children. We was at church. Shit. Because he made it known that he didn't like me. Fuck him. Okay? You don't even hear the name Bobby O.J. in the street. And, Bobby dogged me out back in the day on the air. Okay? But it's all right. You just keep on doing, and this is what I tell everybody about what you do. You just keep on doing. Eric Dixon. Hey, Eric. I do my best love making in the mornings when you playing them love songs. Yeah. Yeah. See, when you go to DIA, Bobby can't play what he wants to play. Listen to me. This is what happens when white folk steal your medium. Bobby can't play what he wants to play. His music has to be approved by white folk. White folk don't always understand our genre. I play Johnny Guitar Watson every now and then. Understand this. This is what happened. Look, here's what happened with radio and what happens with TV. White folk understand that we make them money. Listen to me. They understand that we make them money. So what does the white man do? There used to be a time in this country that black guys own a bunch of radio stations. At one time, we owned about 1-2% of Earl Augustus of radio stations around the country. One of the biggest owners of radio stations was a bishop in the Church of God in Christ. Bishop L.E. Willis out of Norfolk, Virginia, owned 20, 30 radio stations, small radio stations in markets around the country. And the white folk started to offering money. Please don't make no request to come on my show. Okay. The white folk and white Clear Channel, iHeart, those companies. Clear Channel started buying up black radio stations. Okay. Start buying them up. When they bought them up, they changed many times the format of radio stations. Okay. They changed it into country and western and all types of stuff. Okay. You're from, I think Bishop is dead now. Yeah. Bishop had got into money laundering and let his daughter go to jail for him. But Clear Channel bought up a bunch of those radio stations. So it's very few radio stations that we have control of. He's dead, okay. Rest in peace. That we have control of. If something massive was to happen in this country, and white folk, please don't ask me what the topic of my show is. I'm just talking, this is midday. I have a great topic this evening. We don't control our own communications. If white folks said, don't talk about it, you can't talk about it. Until when white folk weren't a part of stuff, a guy could sit at the radio board and play the way he wanted to play. No, he can't go listen to Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh died this morning at age 70 years old from cancer. Rush Limbaugh died today, this morning. He died. So don't send him to go listen to Rush Limbaugh, because Rush is gone. And I respected Rush, okay? I didn't agree with much of what he said, but I defended his right to say what he wanted to say on the air. Rush Limbaugh was a pioneer in this thing that we call talk radio. And remember, talk radio existed before there were talk shows on TV. So I respect him. I didn't care for much of what he said, but I defended the right of him to say what it was, because Rush Limbaugh, who made millions doing what he did, Rush had an audience. You hated him, Selena, and he was a racist, but understand, everybody on the air plays to their audience. Okay? Okay? Plays to their audience. He played to his audience. He got paid for his audience. Don't ask me whether I'm liberal, conservative. I'm wherever the fuck I want to be at the time that I want to be at. Okay? He might not have given a damn about blacks, but he had the right to give his opinion. I have a right to say what I want to say about white folk. Okay. Don't get mad at the brother. He got paid for doing what he do. He had an audience. That's all you want, is an audience. Please understand that most of what we do on TV and radio is entertainment. Anybody that does what I do, what Rush do, and you don't have an entertainment mind as well, you just talking. Okay? You just talking. You have to be, in this business, you have to be an entertainer as well as a talk show host. So he made the massive dollars. It's just like, what's that other white boy's name? It was on the tip of my tongue for just a minute. He makes $500 million a year. He makes $500 million a year. What's that boy's name with all that hair on his head? Ooh. No, you don't need to drop from me on your mixtape unless you got some dropping, unless you're dropping some money. Howard Stern. Howard Stern makes about $500 million a year. Okay? $500 million a year. And I keep up with this shit, because, shit. $500 million a year. Doesn't matter what color he is, he makes the money. I ain't mad at anybody that's making some money, and especially in this business. No, I ain't gonna hit your DM, brother. I don't know you. Okay. And brother, you talking about we starting at $750. Okay. And I used to listen to Rush Limbaugh. Because guess what? White folk listen to me. White folk listen to me for the same reason that I listen to them. Come on, block me, you about to get blocked. Say something else stupid. White folk listen to me because they want to know what I'm thinking. I got a voice in the black community. Okay. They want to know who I've influenced, who I'm not influenced, what I'm saying. They want knowledge. They listen to you. Well, Doc, if you pay me, we can do it. But we can't do it for free. And if you're finna sell, see, if you're talking about selling records with me as a part of it, you got to come with some money, bro. You got to come with some money. Okay. I told a group this morning that sent me, they want me to do their show. And I did their show before. And they wanted me to sell some tickets for the show, this podcast. Okay. And they want me to do about an hour, and they're gonna give me $100. I ain't doing shit for no $100. Okay. Okay. I ain't doing shit for no $100. I'm not $100 nigga now. Shit, goddamn. Nigga, I said I was going to pay you. Never mind. Man, fuck you. Don't nobody even know your motherfucking name. Yowski? Fuck you. I ain't going to be on everybody's shit. Motherfucker tell me, we'll give you $100. Who? Motherfucker, I ain't going to move for $100. I don't get up and go outdoors for $100. Man, I got $100 for you. I ain't going across town to get $100. I'll get the $100 if I'm in your neighborhood, man. I ain't $100. God damn. I'm going to sell myself for $100. Yosuke, no, you ain't the man. You gone. And just come back, hey Dale, you gone. Ain't no Dale here. You gone. Okay. $100. Come on. My name known all over the world. $100. $100 rather than nothing. Bitch, you crazy. Sell your ass for $100. Bitch, ain't shit I do for $100. Nothing. Sell your ass for $100. And give the $60 back in change. $40 hoe. Shit. Know your worth. Know your worth. $100. So I told him, you can call me. We'll talk about it. 30 minutes of my time for $100? Or 45 hours of my time for $100? Come on. What the fuck am I got $100? Shit, I put some gas in my car. 50 out of the damn near gone. No. No. Know your worth. And we've gotten to talking about this industry and this business. I don't do everybody's show. I ain't desperate to do your shows, your podcasts, and there are shows I do and I enjoy being on them. And they always invite me back because you get your numbers up. It's, you don't hear a pastor saying some of the things I say and on issues and things of that nature. So the numbers are up. But you can't offer me no, I'd rather do your show for nothing. Okay? And there are some shows that I enjoy being on that I do. The show I did last week, the War Zone. Okay? The show that I did a couple of weeks ago with Alabama A&U, I did that as a favor for a friend. That's a benefit. If the show does not benefit me, it does not mean ain't nothing I need to do. You ain't got an audience but 100 people. That does not benefit me. And I don't go on anybody's shows to benefit them. I go on the air to benefit me. To sell these books is one thing. Go and order your books. Okay? Go and order your book. Shaking your damn big head for. What?
Because a minute ago,
What?
they could hear everything you say.
They can hear that?
Oh.
You in that teaching class.
I said, oh my God.
What did they say?
I told them, go get some water, some soda or something, and give me about 5 minutes. Ooh.
What they say about what I was saying?
What were you saying a minute ago? Think about it.
I don't know.
Your profanity.
Fuck them. I'm working. Ain't you working back there?
That's okay, baby. We just got this little conflict today. Tomorrow we'll have to work.
Well, you go to your office tomorrow then. If the ice is up, if the ice ain't up, you ain't going no. You're a goddamn lie. You ain't sliding nowhere. You're a goddamn lie. You figure the husband now, goddamn it, I'm gonna put my motherfucking foot down. You ain't sliding your big ass nowhere.
You want me to resign?
No.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna slide then.
We don't want you residing now, goddamn it.
So I'm gonna slide, right?
Huh?
I'm gonna slide.
You want me to drive you?
Hell no.
Was they laughing or was they appalled? I don't give a fuck either way, but could you can hear me back there?
Yes.
Well, I'm doing my show.
I know you.
Tell the people I'm doing my show.
I told them that they were retarded and they're just don't pay attention.
Yeah, well, give me some of that wine you can drink. Or then ain't gonna be enough for you, is it?
No. Right. Don't be tentacle on that.
It ain't no sin. Jesus turned water to wine.
This is lemon water, okay?
Jesus, thank you, Jesus. And they said it was the best wine that they had at the wedding feast. So they wanted to know, where the fuck y'all had the other wine at? Shit. Tell your people that's listening to me, I'm doing my show. And, shit. Yeah, Jesus did turn. Jesus had the best wine. Read the story. When you read the story, they come back and they say, y'all kept this wine in the back, didn't you? Y'all waited till everybody left. Jesus made some good wine. That's the reason they call it spirits. Hey! Oh, glory. All right. But we've talked about the industry today, and I hope that you've learned something. But half your radio station, they can't hear up here. Shit. She's so good at what she do on her job, them white folks don't care. Shit, she been working from home all goddamn year. Uh, yeah, so when you're listening to the radio a lot of time, ain't nobody there. That's when y'all call them stations and don't nobody answer no phone. Ain't nobody there. Okay? They program their music. And you get, now that's Bobby OJ's job at DI. He programs the music. Okay? He programs the music. And you don't get no entertainment. You don't get no interaction. You just get records. Okay. But white folk did that when they started buying up all of the black stations. I have been working for myself in this industry. I've been in this industry over 40 years, at least 30, 35 years. I've been in it. Okay. And I've owned my own shit. I've had to struggle. Because once I figured out, see, first of all, I don't do good on nobody's job. Okay? I don't. And it's my fault. I don't have a good attitude. I don't. And I know I don't have a good attitude. You know, I'm arrogant. I think I know every goddamn thing. And I know I'm good. So in this business, I've had program directors who've never been on the radio, ain't never sat behind a mic, tell me how to do my goddamn job. And they were my bosses and shit. And I tell them, you can't tell me shit about doing this, because the people like it. Fuck what you like. I got fired. I did. I got fired. So I said, shit, let me do this shit myself. And I figured out that the way that TV and radio stations, you make your money off of advertising. That's where you make your money at. So I found 2 or 3 stations, and every station doesn't do it. You buy the time. It's called brokering. Okay? So I would broker the time. The time may cost me $100 an hour. Okay. Then I got to sell at least $200 for that hour to make some money. I would buy it and go on there. Hell, I got fired a couple of times. I pissed some white folk off. I used to work for George Flynn. Okay? Used to work for George Flynn, rich doctor who wanted to be a politician. And I talk about white folk. Plus, George Flynn was used by some white politicians, some black politicians here, because I was on their ass deep. I was just coming into being then. And I was a motherfucker. I knew everybody's business because I had the right connection. I knew everybody's business. I was telling all these politicians' business on there. And I just tell them, motherfucker, you ain't doing shit. You're lying to the people. And a group of black politicians went to Flynn to get me off the air. Well, I had a contract with Flynn. So what Flynn did, a storm, this is 2004. when the ice storm came to Memphis, I'm talking about a real ice storm. That was 2004. Ice storm came through Memphis, blew some things down. So he tells me that the transmitter of the radio station had been torn up. Y'all for the time out. Do y'all want to come back? Was it 90? Was it 90? No, was it 94 or 2004? Whenever that big ice storm came. Do y'all want to come back? Y'all learning anything today? Just talk to y'all. Y'all, the ice storm came back, told me the transmitter was blown. I said, now, with all the money he got, was that 94? That might have been 94. Whatever year it was. The building was gone. So I said, well, money's gone. This building's staying down too goddamn long. So I got with another white guy that needed my help on some things. Went out there to the transmitter, and it was up. But he was using that as a rouse to not put me back on there. It happens. All right, y'all timing on out Instagram. I'm going to bring y'all on back. And see what's going on, okay? Hell, I ain't got nothing to do today. I'll talk to y'all for about 5 more minutes. All right. Woo. All right, look, let's do it like this. Why does all the stations start with a W? No. They start with either a W or a K. Okay? They start with a W or a K. Everything, and the question that was asked to me is, why do all the stations start with a W? They start with either a W or a K. Everything west of the Mississippi River is a W. Everything east of the Mississippi River is a K. Okay? Like in Memphis, on everything west of the Mississippi River is a W. I go right across the bridge to West Memphis, Arkansas. Everything is a K. That's the reason that the FCC made those determinations. In AM radio, you cannot go full power on a radio station that's AM 24 hours a day. That's any station, April. You can't go full power. Now let's say that you are some idiot, and it has happened. If you prematurely turn your power up, or your computer, most of these transmitters now have the power already set in the computer. I have been heard in California on the radio, okay, because of the power being up. And here's what happened with AM versus FM radio. AM radio runs in the air. FM radio runs basically on the ground. You will sometimes, if it's a real cloudy day, okay. Now let me define that for you, April. You said, what about K97 and V101? Wherever your transmitter is located is your station. Okay, understand that. Wherever your transmitter is located, that's the radio station. The actual building that you're in is just a sound studio. The transmitter, K97's transmitter, is in Arkansas. It's in West Memphis. So with their transmitter being over there, okay, that's what gives them that power. That's the authority that gives them the K instead of the W. Yeah. Okay. Y'all, is y'all learning something? Okay. I know it makes sense. Baby, I've been doing this forever. Forever. Did I answer the question that the person was asking? Yeah. Okay. So that's I mean, this is what happens in the building. And the business has progressed. What you're finding in media now, that streaming is becoming the advanced thing. Like for instance, when I came back to radio a couple of years ago to do the blues show, the guy told me, set up at your house. I thought he was being racist. I didn't care. I do the show. But it's the best thing that's happening. Okay? It's the best thing that happened. This morning, if I was going to be on there, if I worked at a radio station, I would have had to get up early. I get up at 5:30. I'd have to get up about 4:30. And drive and all that ice. I get up, put my robe on, walk down the hall, sit down at the board, and that room is set up just like a radio station. Mic, board, computers, okay? But I have to have. No, they don't run off the same transmitter on Mount Morale. They all have, every station has its own transmitter. You have to have your own transmitter for every station. That building, because I used to have that building way back when I didn't know what I was doing. I used to have that building on Mount Moriah. Before Flynn got that building, way back in the day when I didn't know what I know now, I had that whole building that Flynn has. So I know that there is multiple transmitters at that location. But I know this business. You know, I know this business. But the streaming, that's the reason I pay so much for cable. Which is one of the reasons I'm glad I'm out of that building too. That church building. Because I run my cable for my TV, regular TV, for this show, for the radio station. How much would it cost to own a station? According to what you're buying. And you just can't go and buy a radio station because you got the money. To buy a radio station, it ain't like buying the gas station. You have to be approved by the FCC. There are rules and guidelines that you have to follow by the FCC. Some of the things that I do now, I can't call you no motherfucker on radio because there are radio guidelines. Okay. There are rules and regulations, and you can get fined or get the radio station fined. So, there are words that you can say, you could use no profanity, as y'all call it. But now the rules are laxed some in radio. Okay. All right. Everything is streaming now. And I'm answering somebody on YouTube. I have the power with my radio setup. I could be on multiple radio stations at the very same time. For instance, if a town needed a talk show, I could do radio talk from right here. Someone was having sex on the air here. I'm not sure what became of it. That will happen. Yep. Especially if you're having sex on the board and you fall on the mic button and open up the mic. What AM station was that Murphy was on? She was on the same station I'm on at one while, if you're talking about in the evening time. But the power is low in the evening time, and the power is so low in evening time. WGCI, I don't know where the fuck that is. If she was on actual radio, I noticed she had a cable internet radio. I don't know. I don't keep up with what she do. Because she'll never be where I am. She thought she was. Who's this woman's talk?
From
Jeffrey.
press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Yeah, who is this?
That is Jeffrey.
Go ahead.
Hey, Daddy.
Yes.
Why would you tell that girl to play with her puss on the phone?
Man, is that the only reason you called me?
Hey, I commend you, Daddy. I learned a lot from you, man.
Okay, man. But don't call me with silly shit. Okay.
You did it.
Okay, well, I did it. Then you didn't do it, so why you asking me what I did as a grown man?
You said what, Daddy?
Why are you asking me as a grown man why I did something? I'm grown.
man. I'm having some relationship problems, man. I need your help, man.
Well, I ain't got no advice for you. Go in there and fuck up real good, and it'll be all right. Okay?
You said go ahead and fuck her real good.
Bye, man. Shit. See, some conversations just irk me. Some voices irk me. Because I know you're silly. He having a relationship problem. Go fuck her. Shit. Eat a pussy or something. Eat it right, and it'll be all right. Ooh. Sometimes I hate to open up the phone because y'all jump with me with that silliness. And there's always some men with some silly shit. I'm having a relationship problem. Yeah, he's from Memphis. You ain't fucking her right. You ain't eating a pussy right. Or you're broke. It's one of the three, brother. If you're broke, you can't spend no time with her. You didn't buy no Valentine's gift. You got some day old candy. You know. Shit. Dumb motherfucker. Yeah, he from Memphis. Yeah, mine. See mine. That's how the motherfuckers talk, country motherfuckers. That's how they talk. All right, I'll open up the phone line shit. Ooh. Yeah, if I sold out, you're right, brother. I do a whole lot of things if I become a good nigga. Yeah. If I became a good nigga, a whole lot of doors would open. See the gentlemen, you irk me. I do what the fuck I want to do on my show. I talk about what I want to talk. And if I don't want to talk to your ass, I don't talk to you. Damn. You about to get blocked.
Barbara.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Barbara?
Yes. I was wondering, where's Miss Dale? I hadn't seen Miss Dale.
Miss Dale, why you asking me? Is this the Dale show?
No, sir. It's been a while since I've tuned in.
Okay, well, she ain't here. Is your name Barbara?
My name is Bobby.
Oh, because I thought you said Barbara, and I often said, shit, your voice might be goddamn heavy for a Barbara. Shit.
It ain't heavy as that big ass you sitting on.
You a sissy?
We're not talking about that. We're talking about
No. You concerned about my ass and how big my ass is. Is you a sissy?
You big ass.
Is you a
big ass
sir, is you a sissy?
That's not important.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's important as a motherfucker.
Why you ain't wash that big ass?
How you know my ass ain't clean? You a sissy, ain't you?
You ain't clean. When you got up, when I seen that little drawed up prone looking ass on Jason Lee show, I said, look at that big ass motherfucker there.
You like my ass, man? You like my Barbara? You like my ass?
Yeah.
So which one you want me to call you? Bobby or Barbara?
Man, you call whatever you want to, as long as you pay me, brother.
I bet you're ugly, sissy, too. I bet you're ugly,
Don't
sissy.
matter.
I bet you're ugly, sissy. How long you been a sissy?
Let's get back to the
No. How long you been a sissy?
Shit, who knows?
You don't know how long you been a sissy?
You know what your problem is? You like to be in control. You want to dish it out, but you can't take it.
I'm thinking everything you got.
These ignorant act birds about fuck, but then when they come back at you, it boils your inside. It boils your
sir, I make money off of silly motherfuckers like you. Now what you think?
So,
what do you think your sister ass? What do you think your sister ass can throw with me? Throw your best one, sissy.
Throw my what?
Throw your best one. Throw your best one at me.
Well, I'm going to give you a rundown. So you very seldom get told about yourself because you always in demand and you got the button to hang up on folks when they come at you, when they hit you ass, when they hit your ass on point. You need to learn how to dish it.
Sissy.
You need to learn how to take it just as well as you dish it.
Sissy, then throw it at me. Throw what you got at me.
Call me Bobby, man. Call me Bobby.
No, you came on the air and said, when you came on the air, you said your name was Barbara.
What that got to do with you not watching that big dried up ass of yours, though?
My concern is, why you worry about my ass?
Because you just cussed him, you just went off on dude. He said he trying to get some relationship advice. It's according to you, when and what you want to talk about.
Of course, it's my show. It's my show.
No, but we the ones that give you your ratings, brother.
Motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about a motherfucker like you in those numbers.
You than your show is.
Sir.
We more beneficial to you than your show is.
No, you're not, motherfucker. How you?
Yeah, if we didn't watch you didn't look at all these phases you didn't took. Sir, you've been in 6 different churches. Each church you get to, you got a new slogan and a new uplifting message that you want to send out of what you doing now. You went from these churches, now you at home. Which I'm all right with that, because you get to save money. Anything that's going to help our people save money, I'm always in for it, though. See, look how you drinking out that cup. I can tell when you get hot. I know your body movements. I know when you about to explode. I know what to say to make that big dried up ass explode.
What am
I have learned and watched you. I have studied you, brother.
You studied me?
Yeah, I studied you from TV. You know what I'm saying? When people watch and listen, what you say and what you do and how you react, that's the index to your character, bro.
Brother, I drink water the whole show. Shit. You care when I drink some water?
No, you drink water because you getting agitated up there.
Why would I be agitated with you?
Look at, go on drink it.
Why would I be agitated with you, Bobby? Barbara, why would you said your name was Barbara, so I'm gonna give you your name.
Don't put it back down. Pick the cup back up.
No, I don't want to pick the cup up.
Back up.
You worry about
take a drink until.
You worry about my ass, Barbara. Barbara, I don't know why you worry about my ass. How you know my ass dried up?
It was on national. It was on TV. It wasn't national TV, but it was on TV, brother.
So you saw a glimpse of my ass, brother?
Then you gonna sit up here and then you gonna call down to St. Louis and gonna tell your brother, fuck him. You supposed to be the bigger man of that.
No, I don't have to be the bigger man.
You got demons in your closet, brother, that needs to be.
No, I don't have to. I can tell you like I'm gonna tell you. Fuck you.
You need to be baptized and born again. And you know it.
How come I gotta be baptized?
Jesus.
How come I gotta be baptized?
You need to.
How come I need to be baptized?
You need to connect these ties with your siblings. I sat up here and watched you 3-4 weeks ago when you were talking about your son Joshua. I'm not gonna speak on
my
that.
Son who?
It's a very sensitive subject.
Wait a minute, my son who?
Your son that was in the auto accident.
I ain't got no son named Joshua.
Well, you know who I'm talking about. Maybe I have the names off.
Well, you said you instead of me.
But I'm not going. But you're not paying me, so I'm not gonna let you take up too much of my time. But I will say this.
Okay.
If you repent from your sins,
what sin?
Ask the Lord to forgive you.
What sin?
I guarantee you, you will have a blessed life ahead of you. Your life will be abundant.
What sin? What sin do you know of, brother?
You commit on a daily basis, sir.
What sin?
You fornicate. You fornicate without marriage. You got this woman in here, you living in the house with you partially, you know what I'm saying, and you ain't even married to her, but you having sex with her.
I am.
And?
Yeah. Are you having sex?
Do you know, are you familiar with the 10 Commandments?
I promise you that ain't part of the 10 Commandments.
Yes, you just committing the
Wait. No, I'm not. Do you know what adultery is, first of all?
Sir, are you having sex with that woman out of wedlock?
Is that adultery?
Well, in your younger years, I watched you as you grew up. And you had kids with this.
No. Come on down, motherfucker. Is that adultery?
Like I said, yes, you've been committing adultery.
Sir. No, sir. Let me stop your dumb ass right there. That's not adultery.
Well, what is it?
You talking, but it's not adultery. You can't commit adultery unless you're married. You cannot, sir, you cannot commit adultery unless you are married.
And you having sex with that woman there.
You cannot commit adultery.
You was having sex with her while she was still married to the guy that had issues with her penis.
Why you worried about that, brother? Why you worried about who I'm fucking?
You putting this out here.
So I ain't ashamed of it.
This out here.
I'm tearing that ass up every time I get a chance. I'm eating up some pussy too.
Oh my God.
Sticking my tongue in her asshole.
So you eating asshole?
Yes.
Shit coming
Yes.
out.
Hallelujah. Yes.
So what? So how you sanitizing your tongue then, Pastor?
My tongue all right.
You like shit on your tongue?
Ain't no shit on my tongue.
So you like boy booty? Ain't no different from boy booty.
No, I don't. No, Barbara. That's what you like.
She eat corn, and she eat corn, and he eat corn. You wouldn't know.
Why are you worried about what's on my tongue, man? Why you as a woman? Why are you worried about what's on my tongue?
Augusta, I'm trying to bring you from the darkness to the light.
You can't bring me from the darkness to the light, blind motherfucker. You ain't got no goddamn light. Shit.
Augusta, you know. See, the crazy part about this right here, Augusta, you know, I'm spitting some straight facts through these radio airways, through this TV at thecussingpastor.com. You know I am.
Man.
I want you to get baptized, sir. You can be born again. It is not too late. You're 63.
Sir,
born on April Fool's Day.
Why I gotta be baptized?
Why not?
Why do I have to be baptized?
Sir, you need to be cleansed.
Why do I have to be baptized? Why do I have to be baptized?
Baptized in some holy water or pissed on by 4 grown male goats. Whichever one you chose.
I need to be pissed on by male goats. Where they do that one at?
You need to be pissed on. That's what we studied back in New Orleans, sir.
Oh, you got that voodoo shit, ain't you?
I'm had pieces of you.
You had some goats pissed on you?
I'm with the spells. As of right now, as we speak, sir, there's a doll being made of you.
And?
With your saying and all this. Like I said, your souls lie within this doll. I'm going to send it to you by mail. But I have to wait until all the anointment has been taking place of this doll. I have to wait. But you will receive it, if that's all right with you.
Doc, you can send me wherever the fuck you want to send me. Do you think I give a damn about voodoo? Do you think I give a damn about a doll?
What God do you pray to, Augusta?
It ain't the same one that you do because you believe in voodoo.
Voodoo is real.
I never said that it didn't. I never did. Satan is but it is a part. I'm not going to hang up on it.
You had you sitting in that chair for 24 hours straight. You won't eat, you won't piss, you won't shit or nothing. You will be locked until I release this curse upon you, sir.
You going to put a curse on me?
Sir, you've been cursed as of now.
I've been
cursed.
Looking
at you right now on TV with this purple shirt with these glasses on, and I have these hooks pointed at your head, sir. It is
what kind of hooks, man? What kind of hooks?
These hooks.
What kind of hooks?
Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Y'all doing like this?
You see how you fidgeting right now? Look at you. Now you sit back. Yeah, I like that.
There is nothing. It's Augustus. It's Augustus, not Augusta. It's Augustus.
Augustus Matthews.
That's my name, motherfucker.
1942. 63 years old.
I was born in 1942. I was born in 1942.
Yes, sir. You're 63, ain't you?
1942.
Yeah,
they need to get wait a minute, brother. They need to get a smarter motherfucker than you to cast the spells. Motherfucker, you can't even count.
About 40 and add 10 to it.
Sir, I was born in 1957.
Sir, that's what I said.
You said 1942.
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. 1957. That's what I said.
You said 1942, dumb motherfucker.
I'm Googling you as we speak right now, sir.
It's plenty on that. Google me, man. That's why I tell the folks now anyway. Google me.
Yes. I'm Googling you.
All right, Barbara.
So where, okay.
Bye, Barbara. Barbara, I'm tired of you now. You ain't even no more.
I'm going to ask anything else about that.
Okay, you ain't even humorless no more. Barbara.
I'm trying to be humorous, brother. You know what I'm saying? My mind thinking shit and I say it before I know. I'm at the condo, but the condo's on the floor.
Nigga, please. But I, look.
You like that shit, though?
No, I don't like that.
We like that shit.
Now you want to be a rapper. God damn, dumb motherfucker.
666, we like that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But I'm going to say this. There was a man who approached me every night when I was resting, fast asleep.
I ain't got to tell your ass. But Doc, I don't worry about no voodoo. I don't worry about your spells, brother. Okay? And it's apparent that I serve a higher power than what you do. Voodoo, and it's real. You're watching me every day, and you've been watching me for years. Okay? But brother, I don't give a damn about no voodoo. No weapon that is formed against me can prosper. And as far as voodoo is concerned, Scripture says that if you resist Satan, Satan must flee from you. So I ain't worried about your goddamn dolls and none of that shit. You are a demon worshiper. You are of the satanic. Witchcraft is of Satan. So don't come here attacking me for who I am and what I do. And you're a worshiper of Satan. You called me just to go there. And you cursed me. And to the audience, that's what cursing is. There's a difference in cussing and cursing. Clarence, he can't get in my head. Don't even bring no shit like that. So you ain't the first motherfucker that's done tried to curse me. And that voodoo shit, brother, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that shit. Do you think in all of these years that I've lived, and all of the shows that I've did, and all the things that I've said, that somebody ain't tried to curse me before? What judge tried to throw crosses at me? I forgot that one. Who did that? I've had it done before. I've had folk foolish enough to call me on the air and said that they was putting a spell on me. Oh, Judge Chandler, crazy bitch. She tried to, yeah, she did throw crosses on me. Because she didn't want to give me my money. But brother, come on. You got to do better than that. Because I don't worry about my enemies. If you listened to me last night, I told you that he keeps preparing a table for me in the presence of my enemies. And I serve God, not religion, no preacher. And isn't it funny that people want to remind me of church buildings? You ain't in that church building no more. And I've had some bad deals with some buildings. You're right. But God was preparing me for such a day as this where there was no building. And illiterates, it's funny they say you sinning, but then turn around and do sinful shit themselves, like saying they putting spells on motherfuckers and shit. You ain't got that power, brother. Do you know that I would not be on the air broadcasting in any kind of way if the power and the spell of niggas meant anything? You ain't got the power. Now I can't drink water without a motherfucker say I'm fidgeting. Motherfucker, I don't fidget for no motherfucker. What time is it? I've been on there. Woo. I'm past my hour. And y'all won't even tell me when my hour up. So, brother, if that's the best you can do, then do it.
Cameron.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice...
Go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
How you doing, brother?
Fine, go ahead.
Now listen, let me tell you something straight off the motherfucking print. You need to tell that little nigga to sit his ass down somewhere trying to curse you, but he can do something about it.
Well, brother, I'm not even concerned.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, brother. Whew. God. Ooh. All right. Y'all keep my numbers going, though. 901-231-9239. If you have not ordered my book, do you know how to get it? It's scrolling across the screen. www.chocolatereadings.com/the cussing pastor. You must be through with your little work. You done came up here.
No, I'm not. I had to put them on an activity.
Why you have to put them on activity? Well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. You want me to put some soundproof stuff on the walls back there or something?
I'm just going to take my ass to my office.
Let's couldn't have the streets out tomorrow. I have spoken, so let it be said, so let it be done.
Sorry, baby.
Then your ass be wrecking calling me.
No, I'm going to call a tow truck and my insurance company.
So then where your ass going to go? How you going to walk? How you going to get where you're going? You want
car.
do what?
A rental car, that's what insurance.
Oh, well, we'll do it then. I don't give a shit. That's your car out there. Tell that motherfucker up. It's going to be on you. I ain't going to have nothing to say because I done spoke. You're a grown-ass woman. So, you know, I ain't moving my goddamn car. The Cadillac ain't moving. So you can move the camera. Cadillac ain't moving. Shit. So I see the ground again. And it look like it's going to be a few days before I see some damn ground. All right. Anybody else want to talk to me? If not, I can go. Talking about my dried up ass. Damn. How come my ass got to be dried up? Damn. With your dry. And man, you know, when he came on the air, he said his name was Barbara. Ooh. You'll be done. Had to get a Cadillac converter fucking with the snow. I ain't going out there in that snow. I ain't cranked that motherfucker up. When's the last time I was in my car? Was I in Saturday? No, we wasn't here Saturday. Was I here Friday? I went somewhere Friday, didn't I? Didn't I go get some money? The money just been coming to me. Hey, thank you, Jesus. He said, not as heavy as that ass. You said no. Damn. I like Mel. Mel got her own car. You should tell that motherfucker up his hers.
Mel got 2 cars.
She got 2 cars. Excuse me. Tell that motherfucker up. Get in there. Tell that one up. That's up to her.
Don't be saying I'm gonna tear up my car.
You did have a problem with the ice in that other car.
Yeah, because what was I doing? Mm-hmm.
But you had to call me though, didn't you?
I was on the phone with you. You was fucking with me, and I wrecked.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. I had left your ass, and you was on the way to the house, and I left, and you called me messing with me, and I told you, shut up talking to me, and I turned on the street too fast and slid, and yeah.
Who you called?
No, I was on the phone with you. So you heard me scream, so you knew what the hell it happened.
You wanted me to come though, didn't you?
No.
You did?
I couldn't drive the car, remember?
Oh.
Oh.
So what did you ride in that night?
What do you mean?
We got your little car off the street, didn't we?
Yeah, I drove it. I shouldn't have been, but I did.
And you drove it where?
What the?
Where
was I closer to? It wasn't gonna make it to the other house.
You was close to my house, wasn't
Okay, well, yeah.
Ain't that where you drove it? God is good.
Who got it fixed?
I think you did it.
You lie.
Did I fix your car?
Yeah, you did. Oh. Mm-hmm.
It wasn't nothing but some money.
Okay then. So if I tear it up now, you'll fix it.
You're a goddamn lie. You got good insurance on the car.
So
The white people's gonna take care of it.
why they gotta they can be black? Oh, yeah.
They ain't black. Ain't no niggas owning no insurance company. Whew. I ain't got no shovel go out there and move no snow. I almost stay right here in the house. Whew. Go ahead and tear them up. He getting you a red Lexus in 2 months.
That's right. Put my people on the activity. Well, we tried it, but we tried it. We did.
Was it too loud?
You was extremely loud. Yes. Like you and that man was arguing and you said, what the fuck you watching my motherfucking ass? So I was like, oh my God. I said, class, please turn the page. I just sent you an activity. No.
Well, I can't stop doing my show.
What?
I can't stop doing my show because
I didn't say you could.
you teaching them people.
No, I'm just saying we just proved that we cannot work in the same house, which is what I
Not
told
in this
you.
house. No, not in
Right,
this
so
one.
which is
Okay.
what I told
Oh, well, go and take your ass to work then tomorrow. Go to your office at your mama's house.
I am.
Your mama won't see you anyway.
I know she does.
Well, go on.
I'm gone.
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay.
Why I gotta care?
Hell, you do.
As long as I got something to eat and the TV, I'm fine. Is it snowing again in Memphis? I haven't looked outside. Yeah. Do what you want to do. I ain't gonna be bothered. Because my car ain't gonna move. There won't nobody be driving my car but me. But she got 2 cars. She just told you she got 2 cars. How many cars we got all together? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 5, man. Damn, okay. All right. How was the buffalo fish? How many pieces of buffalo fish I ate last night?
You were seeing him.
I ate about 4 pieces of buffalo fish last night. It was good. It was real good. Lord have mercy. It was good. And then I ate a great big bowl of and it's snowing hard at my house. I'm looking on the camera. Oh, some falling out there. Sure, yeah. And I love buffalo fish. I do. Buffalo fish is is good fish. Ooh, it's got bones in it. But that buffalo fish, and I only eat buffalo and cat. And I don't eat fillets. I do not like fillet fish. I eat whole channel catfish. The buffalo don't have, if you know how to eat buffalo fish, you can eat around the bones.
I ain't gonna try it.
Huh?
I'm not gonna try it. I'm too cool.
No, I mean, now the bones are little in there. Okay. The bones are little in there. What's buffalo fish? Buffalo fish. I mean, how do you just, let you see some, how am I gonna let you see some snow, baby? Somebody says a bottom feeder. I don't care. It's good. Okay. Yeah. You never had buffalo. No, I don't like fillet fish. I like whole fish. And a lot of these people, they serve you carved fish for catfish. You go to a lot of places, like what you're eating at McDonald's and them places, them fish sandwiches, that's carved fish. What is porgies? I've never heard of porgies. I don't eat no tilapia. I don't eat no brim. None of that. I don't eat it. Go and put my hot dogs on. I'm finna get off in just a minute. I don't eat none of them unknown fish. Yeah, when you go to Captain D's, that's carved fish. That ain't catfish. Or sway fish or stuff. I'll eat salmon from time to time. I'll probably able to go back to Privé as of this Saturday night at midnight. The restrictions are coming off of the here in Memphis. Places will be able to stay open to midnight.
Barbara.
To accept, press
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That big dried up ass stick.
Now you change phones and call back. Man, we ain't gonna talk to you. You too obsessed with my ass.
She gonna sweep some snow.
You went outdoors to show her some goddamn snow?
Yeah, she said she ain't seen
That's
it in 15
ignorant.
years.
That's real ignorant.
It's pretty.
That's ignorant. To go outside, to go get some goddamn snow, to show these dumb
Don't
motherfuckers
call them dumb. Those are your friends.
some snow. These motherfuckers know what snow is.
She said she ain't seen none in 15
Okay, I don't give a damn. She ain't seen no snow. And your ass gonna go out there and get some goddamn snow.
Yes.
You know how to make snow ice cream?
Yep.
Well, you got a big bowl right there. Huh?
I'm dumb, so I'm gonna pull it back outside.
Well, whatever you do. Shit. Well, I think got some goddamn snow. And here I'm sitting up here and all that air coming in on me. Damn. We done got some damn snow.
Good, too.
Cut that heat up too,
It's
shit.
already on hell.
Well, put it on lower hell. Higher hell. So, ooh. You live in Vegas, you haven't seen snow. Well, you just saw some. Ooh. Mm-mm.
It's pretty too.
It doesn't normally use usually doesn't snow to this level. Put some Kool-Aid on it. Did you bring it back in the house?
No, I threw it away. You said you didn't want it. Now you want me to go get it again. No.
And put some Kool-Aid on it.
See that? See?
Ooh. Okay. All right, y'all. What time is it? Y'all gonna be timing out in just a few minutes anyway. Instagram. I'll stay here till y'all time out. Then I got 2 hot dogs. She had fixed me some hot dogs with a whole bunch of chili and shit on it. When a nigga eat hot dogs, he just wants the goddamn bread. I didn't want all that shit on it. Chili and what? Cheese and I don't want all that shit. I just want me 2, 3 hot dogs. How many did you put in there? 3? 2? I meant 3 of them little bit hot dogs. Just give me some Wayne, Indiana. I ain't got but a minute. You ain't said nothing so bad. Yeah. I want all that extra shit. Shit. Let me eat like a nigga eat shit. Put all that extra shit on there. Chili and I don't like getting my hands nasty. Okay. I don't like getting shit on my hands. So I can get the light bread, put me a Polish sausage, a hot dog on it, and eat it. Okay. If y'all want to contribute to the ministry, y'all know what to do. Cash App, Naked Truth Ministries, or the Zelle, cussing pastor member at gmail.com. I ain't taking no more phone calls, so y'all can stop calling. If you'd like to send me, I want some ideas for some shows that you like to have. Yeah, that's what you use for. Don't nobody eat. See, that's what Melanie did. Went and got me a goddamn fork. You don't eat no goddamn hot dog with no goddamn fork.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. You young motherfuckers. Y'all don't know how to goddamn eat. It's on bread. It's on bread. You put it on bread for a sandwich.
When it's just mustard or something on it, but when you get chili and cheese, I'm going.
I didn't want that. I didn't want all that. I just want a regular sandwich.
I was just trying to get you food for lunch.
Yeah, shit. That's all. I ain't gonna get full of no 2 hot dogs. It's gonna take about 3, 4 hot dogs. Ever have Mississippi Parker's smoked? No. The best smoked sausage that you can get in this area is called Circle B. Who is this? Who keep calling? It's Circle B sandwiches. That those some good hot. They thick, good thick smoked sausage. Yeah. Just say thank you, Thaddy Bab. I would.
Your chili cheese hot dog.
Yeah. Yeah. We ain't got no Circle B as well.
You didn't ask for smoked sausage. You asked for a hot dog. I gave you what you asked for.
You know, you get a little flippant at times.
No, I gave you what you asked
Well, you know I like smoked sausage.
But they make you sick.
No, they don't make me
Yes, they
sick.
do.
Well, what the fuck? Ain't no difference in a smoked sausage and a hot dog. What's the difference?
One got skin, the other one don't. One is greasier than the other one.
It's not.
It is.
Circle B is the best smoked sausage. I know y'all got some different stuff up north. They $10 a pack. I don't give a damn. If I like it, I eat it. It was snow. It was snowing. Was it snowing heavy out there?
It's snowing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go drive around and the thing.
Nigga, you want to fire up the grill? Nail dumb ass.
No.
Was gonna go over her mama's house the other day. It's 1 degree, and the motherfucker gonna set up a goddamn grill. If that ain't crazy shit.
I wanted some ribs. So, ain't crazy. Hell.
All right, I'm waiting for y'all to play out. Shit, so I can go eat my 2 little hot dogs.
I put 2 more in there.
You put how many more in there?
2 more.
So I have 4?
Yeah.
Praise the Lord. I'm going to sit up here. What time is it? Almost time for my favorite TV show, The Blue Bloods.
You go into the back and watch it. I'm going to stay up here.
Go where now?
You go in the back and so you can close the door so I can finish my class in a few minutes.
Can I say hello to your class? They ever heard of the cussing pastor? Huh? Yeah, y'all is gonna play out. Shit, y'all supposed to gonna play it out by now. Don't up and give me no goddamn 2 hours now. They ever heard of me? Your class? You know your class out of Birmingham today? Birmingham, Wales, Florida, and Wales, and Memphis. She's such a smart person. They let her teach the people how to be good bankers and shit. They need to let me work at the bank. No, they don't. No, I don't need to work at the bank. Because the devil would be tempting me all the time. They ain't gonna miss that 10,000. They count that money every day, don't they? They have 100 cameras on you and shit. I've been to set it off.
They can tell what color your nose is in your damn hair.
They can tell what?
What color your hair is in your damn nose.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go watch Blue Bloods. And this evening we're coming back with a very show that I was supposed to give y'all last night and I didn't. So you stay tuned for it. Because I'm going to throw this, because women always talk about men accepting them and their package of children. So I want to know if women would do the very same thing. My show is going to be entitled tonight. Walker, Texas Ranger. They got a new Walker, Texas Ranger. I don't know whether that's good. They got new Hawaii 5.0. I don't like that. I'm from the days of McGarrett. The show tonight is, do you love your man enough to be his baby mama to all of his outside kids? Okay. I love you too, Letty. Okay. Them banks can tell how many feathers are on a bird's ass flying by. And I love In the Heat of the Night. I went to sleep today. In the heat of the night. I love that movie. But Blue Bloods, Chicago PD, Shark Tank is my show too. But that's just what I like on TV. Yeah, it's 3 o'clock, so it's time for Blue Bloods to come on in Memphis. I like the Reagan family.
I love them.
So I've been sent to the back of the house. PBS has a special called The Black Church. Hell, I've been knowing about the Black Church a long time. Okay. I'm finna go, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here, being a part of my midday bonanza. Dum 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 dum. Yeah. Rawhide, hit 'em up, move 'em out. Y'all know nothing about the real TV. Yeah. I used to love Tarzan on Saturday. April 5th, you do know that Tom Selleck is gay, don't you?
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Because he's sexy.
Yeah, but he's gay.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All the sexy ones like that, ain't it?
No, I'm sexy. You don't think I'm sexy?
Baby, I already got you.
Oh, damn. You ain't got to say it like that.
I mean, you were saying.
I already got you. The Rifleman. Boom, 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 boom. Boy, y'all taking me back to TV when TV was really good. Thank you all so much for being here with me. I got to go. Y'all got about 30 seconds left on Instagram. And one day we're going to talk about the old school, the good. I'm going to do a show one day in the midday about the good old days. Do y'all remember the good old days? Yeah, Alison Cooper is gay too. Yeah. Yeah, I remember black and white TV.
No, I said April is crazy.
Yeah. Y'all don't remember black and white TV in them great big studios. We might do the good old days tomorrow. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all. All right, y'all. Let me cut the rest of y'all off. Facebook, thank you for being here with me.